going on, y'all? It's your girl, Miss J from Juicy Poppin' in Style Atlanta, and I am being now joined by Rayan Lawrence. He is joining, well, technically he's not joining BMF, but his role is growing a little bit more as K9 on BMF. Rayan, thank you so much for your time today. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm great. I'm great. I'm wonderful to be here with you today.
Yes, I'm excited. So before we start talking about BMF, let's talk about some of your previous roles. You've been in barbershop before. You were also playing Tretch in the All Eyes on Me drama that focused on Tupac's life. Tell us what that experience was like for you to be casted as Tretch, who's very big and he's very historically known in the hip hop community.
Well, it was listen, an amazing opportunity to be able to be honored to be able to play him. So it was funny around that time. I used to love hip hop. I was on hip hop all the time, freestyling, do this and that. And Tretch, one of my favorite artists at that time. And I gave up rap because I'm Jamaican, so I was into my reggae thing, doing my little reggae
Mhm.
thing. And just during that time when they started casting, I started for some reason freestyling. Me and my friends would just be chilling and freestyle out of nowhere. This is random before I got the audition. So now the audition comes around and they like, it'll be nice if you freestyle at the end. I said, oh, like I've been
Might as well.
lost in my
Look.
language. But I'm like, yo, I was literally just freestyling during this time. Ironically, that happened. So I do my freestyle, come back, and they said, Rayon did his thing. We want him to play Tretch. And I was like, oh, and this is a Tupac story. Get to be a part of history. And it was amazing. I mean, even the lyrics that I had that I was able to do on set came directly from Tretch. So they wanted me to freestyle,
Mhm.
and it came directly from Tretch for me to use in the film. So that was pretty cool. So he was on board with it. You know what I'm saying? Bam Bam was on board. He started following me on IG. Tretch started following me on
Wow.
IG. So to be able to get that support from them, being able to play this iconic figure was dope.
That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit. We're gonna get into this BMF talk, okay? And for those of you who have been living under a rock for the last year, BMF is the newest and hottest crime series on Starz. It's focused on this true story of the Flannery brothers, Meech and Terry, how they had a successful drug trafficking business, money laundering organization that they started in Detroit, went to LA, came to Atlanta, went internationally with a connection through the Mexican cartel. They were everywhere. And if you don't know about them, you need to read up on them. But we're talking about season 2 right now. We are talking about K9, who was technically introduced to us on the first episode of season 1. We got a little sneak peek into you. Let's talk about K9 and his role in the whole BMF organization.
Yeah. So K9 he's a ruthless gangster drug dealer from the Brewster Projects in Detroit. And this guy's, has the jewelry, has the ladies. And um I take Meech on under my wing. I see something in Meech sees something in me. So I'm his new connect. And I take him under my wing, and he learned from K9, what K9 grew up learning. And Meech sees that, likes that, and starts to, emulate a little bit of what K9 does. And this season, K9 bring the gangster.
Okay, okay. And
So
K9
he's
was
the real stuff.
actually instrumental in helping them expand their business at the end of season 1 with introducing them into Big L, which
Yes,
we all thought was going to be a male and it ended up being a woman.
yes.
And we know she doesn't really want to work. She'd rather work with Terry as opposed to Meech. But of course, Terry makes that connection. He decides that he doesn't want to be in the game anymore. How do you help maintain that relationship between Big L and Meech through this season?
See, so you gotta watch to see what happens.
Darn, I
Now
thought you were gonna tell me a little tea. Look, I thought I was getting on to
now,
something. Dang,
yeah,
okay.
now how how sometimes you're the boss and you send somebody, I need you to check the temperature on these cats.
Hmm.
She checks the temperature, and now it comes into the situation. And we'll see what I do with the whole situation between Big L and Meech, and also Terry.
Okay. And in the season 2 trailer, we see where Caroline tells Meech like, if you don't got my money on time, I'm gonna have to kill you. And we also see Meech telling Terry like, we gonna have to kill K9. Like, where do things go left with y'all? Like, how do we get to this point where y'all both threatening each other?
Well,
I need to
again,
know.
yeah, no, again, you got to see it, but K9 is like, listen, you mess with my money, it's over. So I'm just letting Meech know, listen, you gonna mess with me, you mess with Big L, but you mess with me now, it's a different ball game. I ain't playing
Okay.
them games. You know what I'm saying? And once you see, you'll see why Terry's like, I mean, not Terry, Meech is like, we're gonna go after K9. So not necessarily kill K9, but we're gonna go after K9. So that can mean I'm going after his money. I'm going after Pop and him. Once you have to see throughout the season, you're gonna see why he says we're gonna go after K9.
Okay, we're gonna have to connect later on in the season after it starts. And I'm
We
gonna
got
be like,
to.
okay, hold on, K9. Look, I gotta connect the dots. All right, so there's another new character that we see that is potentially tied to K9, Peaches. Can you tell us a little bit about her?
Yes, Peach is played by Rama. She's amazing. You know what I mean? And she is K9's girlfriend, my ride or die. And
Okay.
you're gonna see the beauty of her on screen, and you'll see the ride or die that she is with me, and we're gonna be hanging and doing some things.
Okay, okay, all right. I'm excited to see how that relationship goes. Because every thug needs a little ride or die chick for him.
There
So
you go. Yo, I'm
that's her.
telling you, like,
Okay.
we haven't got into it yet, but I can interject into it a little bit as we talk. You know what I mean? So one of the inspirations I got was listening to DMX every single day during the time. And remember that song with DMX and the girl? That's what me and Rama remind me of. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I forgot that
Okay.
exact song that DMX sang with him and the girl that he was like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that song reminded me of me and Rama. So that was cool to listen to DMX lyrics during that time period that I was filming, because I grew up listening to DMX every day.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. And rest in peace, X. We miss you.
Yes, yes.
Um, Last season we see Lamar, the craziness that he brought to the show. Then there's Pat, who is a little crazy, not as crazy as Lamar, but they're both leaders of their organization. And I actually saw a comment that you left under a video saying that K9 is the mixture between Lamar and Pat. Can you give us a little bit more insight on that?
Yeah, so K9 will give you that mix of both of these guys, because K9 is, like I said, he's gangster, and you got he demands respect, and he's a boss. Like Pat was a boss, and Lamar was he was a boss, but he was a thug at it. So K9 is that mix, the proper boss, but
So here's the balance between the two.
he got the balance between them. So he has those
Got it.
characteristics of those two, and that's what you'll see throughout this season of me showing the boss mentality, and also that mentality as you mess with me, I gotta put that little
They
more
gotta handle
gangster
you.
in a little bit.
Okay, okay. So I'm excited to see what all K9 is going to bring to this season. What other projects are you working on for 2023?
Yes, I got a really dope movie coming out called First Comes Love, Then Comes Murder, and it's directed by Emmy winner Bobby Yan. He's a director on this, and that's an amazing project that I'm proud of, and it's a thriller, and that should come out probably directly after BMF is done. So I'm excited for everybody to see that as well. So you see a little mix of Kane in this, but little romantic kind of guy at the same time, a romantic
Okay,
thug.
okay. So you playing the best of both worlds. I got it.
Playing the
I
best
got
of
it.
both
Okay.
worlds. Yes, yes.
And how can our viewers follow you and stay up to date as to what all you got going on, the new releases, new projects, all of that?
Yes. So you can follow me on social media at Rayan Lawrence. So it's spelled RayanLawrence. And you can follow me on IG, and you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook as well. You can, check in with a brother on Facebook. But yeah, IG and Twitter is where I post most of my content.
Okay, so before we get out of here, I know you said you're Jamaican. I got a quick question for you.
Of course.
Curry chicken, jerk chicken, or brown stew chicken?
Well, I
You
gotta
can
say
only
for
pick one.
sure. Yeah, only pick one. Okay.
Yes.
Well, jerk chicken for sure. But you gotta. I'm gonna let you. I'm have you add something to it. You gotta add the oxtail rice and peas. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
You see what
oxtail,
I'm saying?
right. Look,
So
I
you gotta
forgot
you
about the
gotta add that
oxtails. You're
too.
right.
So if we adding that inside of the four choices, then I'm gonna go with my oxtail rice and peas with plantain too. But
Exactly.
out of those choices, the jerk chicken, but the jerk chicken is definitely way better. Of course, I'm saying Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? The jerk chicken is right.
There you
It's
go.
hard to
There you
find that
go.
anywhere you go. Hard to find it.
Look, I just went to
A good
Jamaica back in July, and when I tell you, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to buy some land over there. I'm ready to relocate because I just
You
fell
love
in
it.
love with the country. Yes, the
See?
people, the food, the culture, everything. I love it over there.
It's
All
amazing.
right,
I should be going this summer as well.
we gonna have to
I,
plan something together.
what
Because look,
I could,
I
know,
need another
if you
trip.
don't mind, I could tell you a little something real quick too. Is that actually every summer I do go out to Jamaica. Well, since COVID we haven't, but I'm part of the Ru John Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization, and I go out to Jamaica and actually teach acting. So I help teach acting.
Wow,
You know what I mean, out there. So I teach the students out there. We go to a couple schools, and I help teach the acting portion out there. So that's
that's
pretty cool.
beautiful.
That's giving
What
back.
part of Jamaica do you go to teach the courses?
Uh, Kingston and Montego Bay.
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep me up to date the next time you do that. I would love to come out there
You
and do
already
that.
know
I
we go,
love
we gonna
Jamaica.
follow each other on the IG, and you know what I
Yes,
mean, and we gonna
yes,
chit chat.
we sure will. All right, so to all of our viewers, y'all gonna have to stay tuned and check out the new season of BMF. Season 2 is premiering on January 6th on Stars. K9 is coming. He's taking over this season. Mark my words. I can already tell from the trailer. I don't know everything that's going to happen, but I know he's bringing the heat this season. So make sure y'all are following him. Make sure you are watching the show. Support, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure you are also following me, Miss JMISS Jordan _ radio. Make sure you follow InStyle Atlanta. And make sure you are following Juicy Pop TV. Rayan, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you for having me.
I cannot wait to see you play K9. And I'm gonna be
Thank you.
hitting you up like, bruh, I you was gonna be doing all of that.
You like, oh, why you did that? So I thank you so much for being a fan of the show, and to have me on your show here today it's an honor. I'm truly honored to be here talking to you, and I'm excited for you to see it. It's really good. I'm just saying, I mean, no
Oh, I'm
cap.
already knowing. And I'm gonna need an interview for season 3 because I know it's gonna be a season 3.
You already know it's coming. So you already know
So
it's
you
coming.
convinced today? Okay. All right. That's all I needed to hear. Say less. We ain't gotta say nothing else. Okay, quick question for you. One more quick question
Yeah,
before you get
of
out of
course.
here. You were in Detroit filming this show.
Yeah.
Did you get a coney dog?
Yo, I didn't. I didn't.
You didn't.
Yo, I didn't. My bad. Yeah, I didn't really. You know what? Because as actors, we got to keep a certain weight. So
Got it.
I wasn't eating a lot of things. I was really, I was trying to keep a certain amount of pounds, and I'm like, I'm not, going here. I need to
Got
keep
it.
it here consistent. So I didn't get to really enjoy the food culture in Detroit. They'll have to be when I go
Okay.
back. Let's say we have a premiere in Detroit, then I'm gonna holler at that.
You're gonna
You
have
know
to
what I'm
try
saying?
one.
For
Yes.
sure. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, for filming, I was just basic. I was on like salmon and not a fish, no rice, no bread.
Spinach.
So I was kind of on a strict
Spinach.
diet, gallon of water a day. So I didn't get to really, get the culture of the food out there, unfortunately.
Got it. Okay. Well, I got family out there. That's the only reason why I asked. I'm not a
Yeah,
big hot dog fan, but you got to get a Coney Island dog whenever you get to
I got
Detroit.
to. Hey, Miss
You
Dickens,
have
can
to.
I say one more thing before I leave today?
Sure.
All right, so today, because I know in style is about style. So today,
Yes.
I'm rocking my sister's shirt right here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And TashiInc.com. That's where you can see her shirt, it's a warrior shirt, got warrior on the back. But yeah, I had to support her shirt because I know y'all like style. So I had to come in style
Yes,
today.
we do. Well, we appreciate it. And spell out the website so people can go and support her.
Yes. So it's gonna be TASHSEE.
All right.
No,
There it is.
TASHEE. She gonna kill me. TASHEEINC.com. That's
Okay.
a fact.
Okay. We got you. We got Tashi Inc. We making sure we are supporting you January 6th with season 2 of BMF because K9, like I said, is coming. He's taking over this season. He's doing big things. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And we will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all.